Yo, what is up, YouTube? If you don't already know, it's me here, and I'm back. And this is my first time ever coming to a gun range. I do not like guns. I held a gun once for a picture, but the time before that was actually a time where I held a gun, but I didn't necessarily even want to hold the gun. And I was forced to hold the gun by somebody who I will not mention. It's not necessary to mention them, but I just remember one time me and Dakota were in LA and we were taking a shower at somebody's house, and I come out of the shower and our friend has a gun. And it's in the case or whatever, and he's like showing it off. He's like showing his friend, he's showing Dakota, and he's showing me. I don't like guns. I get scared when I hold them. They're scary to me, just knowing what those things could do. I don't like them, man. I don't want to hold them. I don't want no part of them. That day, whenever he was showing us the gun, I just came out of the shower. I was just trying to take a shower and get on our way, but he had the freaking gun. And I remember, I think it's partly because I was like so scared of him that he wanted me to hold it, and he would not let me not hold it. So like I was like, no, I don't really know. I don't really feel comfortable, you know, holding the gun. But he didn't care, and he's just telling me, hold the gun, Mike. Just hold the gun. You gotta hold the gun, Mike. And I held the gun, and I was a little something like this. I was like, you know, I didn't want to look at it. I didn't want to see it. I just wanted to get it over with, and I just really didn't want to do it. Coming out here to the gun range today, I was like a little bit skeptical about it, but I definitely didn't want to miss out. And I have a whole nother point of view now, because I didn't know if I was going to be able to shoot the gun when I came today. I just wanted to kind of be here and watch what was going on, but I actually shot it, and it wasn't that bad. Like it didn't feel as bad as I thought it was. I thought it was going to be like a lot stronger than it was, but it actually felt pretty damn good. So we've been out here at the range for a while, and I'm going to show you guys what we just did at the gun range right now, and you'll get to see me shooting some guns.
You've never run that fast.
I know. Yeah. Can't even tell, huh?
I try to keep my nose to the charging handle. Right here, look, watch. So I know, like that's my point of aim.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't have to be there, but you could put it there and know like your nose. Try to put your nose on something so you could identify, so you know like that's where you go. If that makes sense.
Jesus. That thing's loud as fuck.
Is it?
Yeah, I thought his was loud. That one's just as loud. Maybe not as loud, but it's still loud.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, Mike. Wow. Go outside. Go up a little bit. You gotta put that little dot in your sight. Go to the right.
Is that out? Wow. Jeez, I got the light right now. I feel like
Okay. No, you might as well not turn that
some
off.
activation.
Don't turn that off yet. Let me grab this. Put this with your hand. Pull it back, and then let it go. Okay. So now aim. Same thing. Put that dot between your two dots.
Can I hold it out like this?
Yeah. You hit the ground.
Did I?
Yeah. Huh? Mikey.
I'm gonna try to hit that.
Done.
Sit.
Back that. Yep. Back that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's it.
Wow.
That's automatically saved it. Locked it.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. That was a
That's
lot
it.
better than I thought it was
There's
gonna be.
your safety.
Where's the safety? Yeah, I feel it like right here. Do you feel that?
Yeah.
Oh. Damn, David, you got a pretty good shot, dude. Not bad for a rookie.
There's only like 7 bullets in it. Oh, there was one in there.
jeez.
That's why you always double check. What we'll do is we'll pop that one back in there. So it's clear. There's nothing in it. So then what we'll do is pop the mag in for you.
Okay.
So right now, the weapon's on red. So this is
ready
is
to go?
hot. Yeah. So if you pull the trigger, it'll
We'll
bang.
shoot.
It'll bang. So here,
Okay.
I'll pass it off to you.
Is this more powerful than the other one?
No,
or-
no, his is more powerful.
So it's gonna feel the same, or it's actually gonna feel.
It'll feel lighter. So
Aim for that right there.
aim for whatever you want to. Sit. A little bit more up. Down. Up. Out. One
Out.
more.
Oh, jeez. Is that it?
Yep. You're
Now
like
you're
right
done.
there,
There it
bud.
is.
Now you're out.
Whew. Yep,
And
that's it.
so fucking no bullet in the chamber. Clear to go, bud. That was good.
Sweet. That was not bad, huh?
Yeah,
Not bad.
Not bad.
So this one's probably the most powerful of them all.
So hand on. I keep mine right there.
Okay.
Because it'll stay warm. Right there. So it's on safe right now. But if you look into the red dot, you'll be able to see it. So what we'll do is we'll put it on fire for you,
Okay.
and then look through the red dot, and then look at what you want to shoot. Okay?
Okay. Is this that one that you said's expensive? The,
No.
The dot? No.
No, you're good.
Cause that's nice. This feels like Call of Duty right here. Oh my God, that's crazy.
Good job. You're getting it. Good job, bud.
Ow. Dodge that one.
Oh, that one got you? Oh shit.
They're all hitting me.
The dot goes away,
I
so
know.
that
Yeah.
means it's out of bullets,
I
right?
gotta. Now try. I gotta get a new one.
That goes away. It means it's out of bullets.
Oh, okay.
Now it's out.
Yep. So you're out. So we'll put it on safe, and then we'll drop the mag. All right, bud.
All right, sweet.
Good job.
Awesome. Hey, not bad.
You want to try, David?
Hell yeah, David wants to try.
Yep.
Say hello to my little friend.
Did you hit it? Oh no, I was looking at you, bro.
Let it go. There you go.
And then do I press this?
Yep.
Yeah?
Huh? Oh yeah, you're good. You're ready to
Oh,
go.
it's ready to go? Okay. I'm gonna hit that one in the back.
You're right above it. GD.
Oh shit, that went in my hair.
flew right by me. Done.
Damn.
Damn it.
Did I hit it? I don't think so. Bro, I think I got it. Did you get it? Well, I got it on camera. I just didn't see it break or anything.
It probably didn't shatter or anything. Probably just busted it.
I don't think so. Bro, I think I got it. Did you get it?
That's a good shot.
Loud and clear, or am I breaking up? Am I still your charm, or am I just bad at luck? Let's unwrite these pages and replace them with our own words. If I just find here on minimum wage, if love was a labor, I'll slave till the end. I won't cross these streets until you hold my hand. Somebody's honey is crowding my icebox. Somebody's cold one is giving me chills. I guess I'll just close my eyes. Alright, alright. Gonna tell me. Okay, wait. Somebody's honey is crowding my icebox. Somebody's giving.
It sounds weird, huh? Yeah, that's not good.
No.
What's up, man? What, did you shit your pants?
Somebody's honey is crowding my icebox. Somebody's cold wine is giving me chills. I guess I'll just close my eyes. Oh yeah. Alright.
And then after that, it goes to
It feels good.
it goes back to that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Inside.
Okay. I keep wanting to go back to that.
Wrestle with Jimmy.
Shove it.
540 shove it.
540 shove it. First try. Here we go. On the carpet. Was that it?
That was almost it.
Learn how to roll a blunt like Pennington Vlog, 125.
Mason's just trying to take a nap, dude.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh my god. Let me get on the fucking stick.
Oh! God! Oh! Oh! Robert, let you get up! Oh, Robert, you're fucking Robert, how do you feel after that win, bro?
I'm high as fuck right now.
We're 2-2 now.
Pussies. Somebody play me. Somebody play me. Huh?
I was gonna whoop your ass, but you just left earlier, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Where'd I go?
I don't know, somewhere.
All right, so I just made another batch of my meals right now, and I got a couple things that I want to show you guys, because these ones right here are actually much more complete than the last ones that I made. I actually got the I got the broccoli on these ones, and on these ones I'm using the ground turkey. And I also remember saying that I like the ground beef way better in these, but I actually have been doing the ground beef for so long that I don't even remember what it's like to have the ground turkey in these. So, but yeah, these ones right here are more complete. You can see that they look a lot better, a lot bigger. With these ones, I also have habaneros in them. So there's red bell peppers, green bell peppers, yellow bell peppers, habaneros, jalapenos. So I added more peppers to these ones than the last ones. Also, in the last video, I mentioned about the chicken, that I made it on the George Foreman grill, and it's kind of hard to like break up and everything. And I said that I wanted to start doing it in the crock pot again. So right here, I got the crock pot chicken, and you're gonna see this is gonna shred a lot easier than the grilled chicken. So I just wanted to show you that like this chicken right here is much better for this kind of thing. It just like falls apart, and I am definitely gonna be making all my chicken like this from now on. Also, in these ones, I put some broccoli in there. I had a little bit of extra broccoli, so I added some broccoli to these ones too, so I'm excited to see how that's gonna taste. I'll show you the quick little adjustments that I made from the last video compared to this video, so you guys can see what I was talking about, that chicken, you know what I'm saying? Now it's more easily maneuvered around. It's gonna be more shredded and much more better tasting than the last one. Although the last ones were good, but this chicken is definitely much better. All right, so on my last video, I said the next time you see this wall, I'm gonna find some stuff and I'm gonna put it up and I'm gonna have a cool background. I was like going through my stuff and I'm like, damn, I actually got some pretty sick stuff that I could put up here. So I've collected all the best stuff that I could find, at least for now. I know there's more. I'm missing some stuff and it's somewhere around here, and maybe one day I'll show you guys the other side of this camera, but not right now. So I just wanted to kind of explain a little bit of everything that I have and how I got it and why it is cool to me. So the first thing that I have right here is this picture. One of my friends from high school, Sterling, he moved away. He lives out in like Minnesota or something right now. He actually colored this for me. And he drew everything and he colored it. And man, there's some weird stuff. You got like a little teddy bear right here getting hung up. You got like a little fish. The door, this door going, I have no idea where that door leads to. We may never find out. But there's like roots growing out of it. We got this guy, like he's got a long ass neck. He's coming out of a cracked, you know, cup with a little umbrella sticking out of it. We got the sun with the peace sign down there. I actually might have to get that tattooed around my belly button. We got some mushrooms, which I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be like some kind of trip going on here. So there's all kind of little cool pictures right here. So I actually forgot about this and I found this and I thought, man, there's no way that my wall isn't gonna have this on it. So that's that right there. And this is a band, their name is Panama. And I don't think this band right here ever got like super, super big. But the reason that I loved this picture so much is mainly because of this guy right here, because of his hair. Remember, I got this from Warped Tour and I was getting in the line with some guy in one of the bands out there. And he came up to me, he's like, oh my God, man, I love your hair. He's like, you remind me of this guy that I'm on tour with. I think later on that day, he went and found him, or he told me the name of them. And somehow I ended up meeting them. And it's actually signed by this guy right here. His name is David. They had a song called You. Look it up if you can. It's called Panama. The song name is You. And that song, I listened to it like a billion times, and it was actually one of my favorites. And even still to this day, I'll still play it every once in a while. I believe this guy's actually like a pastor now. I know this band is no longer around, but definitely check out that song. But that's going up there. And I never really seen anybody with like hair exactly like mine, and me and this dude had like the same exact hair. Girls don't poop, but you know, girls do poop. I've seen them. So the next picture up is like probably one of my favorites of all time, and I really need to make sure that this one is like front and center. I want this one seen in everyone. You guys don't know my favorite band of all time, my favorite person, my idol is Never Shout Never, Christopher Drew, and I got this picture signed by Christopher Drew. So it's signed right there. Got the little sun or the little moon up here. He's smoking a joint, I'd imagine. The cool thing about this picture is this Warped Tour right here. I made him a bracelet. Forgot, I think it might have said love. I think it said love. It was a pink and purple bracelet and it said love on it. Remember, me and my friend Jesse, we went to the whole little thing to meet him and we gave him the bracelet. Cool thing about that bracelet is Warped Tour actually made a movie that year. I think it's like No Room for Rock Stars or one of those movies, whatever Warped Tour movie Christopher Drew's on, he actually is playing in that video, in that movie, and he's wearing the bracelet. So if you watch that movie, the time that he played here, you actually see him wearing the bracelet. So that's really cool. And that's that picture one more time. Also, this was a really cool day for me because Christopher Drew, I talked to him and I was like, dude, I just started playing ukulele. Can you please name my uke? So he actually named my ukulele Timothy. So even to this day, I'll never forget that. My ukulele, you know, he's chilling somewhere around here, but his name is Timothy and he's a little guy. So this next one is just a cool little thing that my sister got. And this was actually her first concert that she ever went to. It was Avril Lavigne and the Backstreet Boys. I think this is cut out. I think this was like a backpack or some kind of weird thing. But I seen this and I thought that would look pretty cool up there. I love the Backstreet Boys. That was actually like my favorite band, boy band, whatever you want to call it, growing up. And I remember whenever I went to go see them that day, we were in the lawn tickets, and I just remember being up in the front of the lawn, dude, and I was just standing over the barricade, just singing all the songs, and it felt like I was at like a freaking like hardcore show or something, man. I was having a great time. I got this picture from the Goodwill whenever I worked there. So it just says Stone Cold, whooping ass since 1995. On the back side, there's another picture, and it's Batista, which I guess that's kind of cool, you know? I don't really want a completely naked dude on my wall. Although Batista is sick, and this is a sick-ass picture of Batista, I'd rather just have the Stone Cold Austin 316 whipping ass since 1995 on the wall. Always gotta represent for wrestling, man. This one is a custom, handmade by yours truly, a beer pong wrestling belt. So me and my friend Alvin made this one. We spent many days in his house playing beer pong, many nights. Like during those times I was drinking like every single day. I would go to Alvin's house with Rudy and Alvin would be there, and usually Rudy would end up going home, but me and Alvin would literally play beer pong for hours. So we'd go turn for turn, you know, for the belt. We drank many PBRs. I remember he had a bunch of beer boxes. For some reason he saved beer boxes in his house, so he had just a pile of beer boxes to use. So, you know, we got the Budweiser right here, the king of beers, to make the main plate right there. Got these two from Corona, glued those right on there, you know, two little whatever the hell those are, going right through on the logo right there. We got the big Corona sign over here. We got the big High Life sign over here with the luxurious custom duct tape strap and the High Life on the side right there. And this was actually hanging up on the wall. I forgot about this, but you know, it's kind of shitty, but you know, it's the memory that counts. And you got the veterans on here, man, and there was many beer pong games that this title was on the line. So I definitely got to put that up there. A few years ago, I actually went to E3 with my best friend David and his brother. His brother gets like free tickets for it every year, so this year I was fortunate enough to go. The cool thing that stuck out to me whenever like this whole thing was going, like, you know, it was one thing going to E3, you hear about it, you see it on YouTube or whatever, gamers love it. And the cool thing that stuck out to me the most was that the wrestling team, the New Day, was gonna be there and they were gonna have meet and greets. Ended up meeting him. I remember we were just walking around E3, David took off, and we were looking all over for him. Like, we knew they were there. We were just hoping to see them. I even had my New Day shirt on at one point, man, just ready to see them. I believe I was like looking at some Smash Bros stuff because that's before the new Super Smash Bros came out. David calls me, he's like, dude, I found him. And they were doing some like interview or something like that. And I remember David was like yelling, and I think they looked at him too. They were walking away. We got a picture with Biggie. Me and David got a picture with Biggie. And then the next day, we actually found their meet and greet, and we got this picture right here. Signed by Big E, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods, all three of them. So that's actually probably my coolest picture that I have. You know, of course I didn't keep these in exactly mint condition. All these posters are messed up. But every cool YouTuber has a sick background. So it's time that we spice up this boring wall. I'll probably take that little Mickey sign down. That is a cool thing too. That was actually made in the music video, in my band's music video, No Potential. That's the name tag that I wore that says Mickey. So if you watch the video for No Potential, you see all of us wearing name tags. That one's mine. So that's actually a little bit of memorabilia right there. I just want this whole section right here completely covered. So all this needs to be filled with something, so whenever I come on here, I have a cool little background. One more thing is I'm gonna put up all my hats. I have a nice little collection of hats right here. Little farmer hat, whatever you call this. I wore this a lot last summer, and it's actually starting to get hot out again, so I'll probably be wearing this again. And since I'm showing you guys my hats, I might as well put them on for you as well. So we got that one right there. It's like a little safari hat or something, you know what I'm saying? I remember wearing this, keeps the sun out of your face. Me and David were at Home Depot for something. Remember, I was just wearing this hat throughout the whole time we were there. And by the time it was time for us to go, I just knew that I had to have this hat because I loved the way it looked. I ended up wearing it quite a bit last summer. I was Eazy-E for Halloween last year. The first time I was ever anything cool for Halloween. So I got my Compton hat right here. Looking like a real mother G, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Sheesh, I might have to start wearing this around too. Look at that. Compton. I will not be wearing this much this year. Actually, I will be wearing this a lot this year for some reason, just because I'm that ridiculous. Unfortunately, with the COVID-19 going around, there's not going to be any concerts, but I do also have my cowboy hat for whenever I go to country concerts. Actually got this one at the Goodwill for like $1.99, and I'm pretty sure this hat is actually worth like a little bit of money. It's not like a top of the line cowboy hat or nothing, but it is worth I think like 30-40 bucks. So came up on this one for only $1.99. So let's spice this wall up and let's see how it turns out. So for the world premiere of the new background, and boom! What is up, YouTube? If you don't already know, it's me here and got the new background going. I think I might actually move some stuff around. Like I want the Never Shout Never to be visible somewhere, so I might actually move this around a little bit. And you know, I might move these hats maybe more over here on the wall or something, because I just feel like they're a little bit... Actually, no, I kind of like those there. I'm not sure yet, but I still got to move some stuff around. I got a few more thumbtacks, but I don't have enough. But I actually did remember I got a few more other posters that I'm going to put up here. I used to go, whenever I was younger, I used to go to all the Mayhems, all the Warped Tour, all the Ozfest, pretty much every single concert I went to. And that's how I got all these signed pictures. Right here is a God Forbid poster. I got it signed by them. I didn't even really know who they were too much until I started going to Mayhem. And honestly, I couldn't even tell you one single song they have. But I remember I did used to listen to them. So, and this is signed. Horrible, horrible condition, by the way. Just like all of these posters. Is signed by Five Finger Death Punch. And I actually really fucked with Five Finger Death Punch growing up. And it was really cool too, because whenever he signed it, I had an afro, so we drew like a little afro on there. And he also said something else. Oh yeah, he said, love the fro. So he said, he drew an afro on himself and he said, I love the fro. So that's pretty cool. These ones right here I haven't cleaned off though. I just need to give them a nice little wipe down. I wiped down all these pictures last night, but these ones right here are getting dust on my pants and everything. All That Remains, another cool metal band. Just the same as God Forbid. I probably couldn't tell you one single song that they have, although I do know a few of them. And this one, he said, to the Afro Mofo. He just said to Afro Mofo, which was my name. I told him to sign it to Afro Mofo, I believe, at that time. I gotta clean these off and I'll put them up and you will see those and my whole new setup. I'm gonna get this just right, just the way I want it for the next video. It's fun shooting guns. It's been a slow week, man. The weekend was just kind of chill. After shooting guns, the next day I went to Dakota's house for a little bit, chilled out. Somebody that we've been talking to online about possibly playing guitar for our band. We met up with him for the first time on Saturday and he was really cool, so hopefully everything works out with that. And don't forget to subscribe if you're watching this. I need to start saying that in the beginning of the videos. I never say it, but I need to say it all the time. So if you like this video and you got this far, please like, subscribe, and say a comment. I love comments. So also, once I get this set up all figured out, I'm gonna start doing reactions again. There's a couple songs that I need to react to. The most viewed reaction was 10,000 views, and that was on the MGK and Youngblood song. One thing I noticed whenever I made that video is a lot of people mess with that Youngblood guy, and I seen that he released a new song. So I want to get this set up and get that react done to that, and hopefully bring some of those people back to the page. Until next time, y'all have a nice night, and I am blasting off.